Yeah, another Monday, sunrise, bleeding through the blinds, phone's already glowing. Same game, different day, but the fear's still growing. Yeah, another max lost Monday, watch the blood red candles fall. Swear I see the devil grinning, waiting for my call. Pop a pill to kill the pain, but the numbers on the screen burning holes inside my soul, you know just what I mean. This ain't no dip, it's a damn grave I'm digging with these trades. Another Monday, another prayer that slowly starts to fade. Woke up pre-market looking sweet, a little touch of green. Told myself this is the one, a whole new hopeful scene. Shorted puts, I'm feeling slick, a genius in the making. Then the
Testing. All right. Yay, there we go. All right. Traders, what's going on, guys? Joshua in the building. Yep, there we go. 700 on the week. Excellent. Love that. Good work, Joshua. Are you going to be trading today? There's a few good opportunities I'm looking at this Friday, but certainly don't want to give it everything back today either. So we're going to be diving into a couple different plays this morning. I think Open is a very interesting ticker. This one has been in a short squeeze. It's had the Wall Street bet hype. It got to that $10 yesterday. I'm just wondering, if this thing kind of gravitated towards that 10, I'm wondering if we're going to go hangover style and start pulling on in a little bit today. So Open, monitoring that one a bit here. Let's flip through some more, guys. We got this morning a few different plays popping on off too. We got COCP, which had the hype. COCP is curling back in a bit too. So, I mean, this Friday, traders, what I'm looking at is to not necessarily throw in the towel just yet, because on the week, I know a lot of long chat rooms do that, but we could have some good faders today and really just kick back into most of the day. I mean, if you guys remember, it's now ticker ORBS, but it was OCTO. They changed their ticker symbol. Look how much this thing has faded. Orbs. Good old Orbis. The Orbis has faded quite a bit. And then yesterday, I faded QMMM all day, and that just got a random pop here in pre-market from 80 to 168. Oh, man. Guys, this market, ridiculous. All right. UOKA as well. So we're seeing a lot of these pumps and dumps on these names. I'm going to be monitoring some of that action to see if we can, get involved with it here. Some of these other pumps coming into play. UOKA, not a bad name right there. PLRZ, COCP. Man, is everything dumping? GCTK, that's one that's probably the tiniest float. It's going to have a lot of eyes, chat rooms on it. GCTK. I got less than $1 million in the float here. Less than $1 million. And their shares are rising after securing a $20 million investment, by the way. Purchase agreement with 6 Borrow Capital to purchase up to $20 million of the company's stock. So that one, low float, tiny float, that one's moving. HCWB looks heavy to me. I was talking to some of the guys who were trading that in pre-market this morning. HCWB, this one is looking heavy against 650. This one's a tinier float as well, 1.63 million. So you just got to be mindful of that. But all these pops here in pre-market have been met with a flush and resistance. Let's continue through the list here. GRI, kind of interesting. I think TGL yesterday, that one somewhat interesting too. Guys, you remember WLD? So WLDS was kind of the hot play of the day yesterday. This one actually, this TGL worked actually well for me. Let me know too if you guys, can you see both screens if I, like right now? The chart or do you want me to spotlight the chart? Because I can do that as well. Spotlight the chart here. And then we can kind of look a little bit more intricately at these charts. VNCE is one yesterday that did do a U-shape fake out breakout, red to green move. And 420 held up there, right on the 420. I could see this one fading further today as well, VNC. It's one I'm eyeballing. WLDS, I just couldn't figure out the price action there yesterday. That ended up being an avoid for me. I took some losses on it. Actually ended up green on the day yesterday because QMMM faded all day, but WLDS, I overstayed there a little bit. I took 3 or 4 losses on it, and shouldn't have stayed there so long. But that was like the only play throughout the day, and those are the days that remind me I got to step away. If there's only one ticker trying to draw your attention and eyes, you just got to step away. I got to get this coffee going, guys. I'm still waking up over here. 5 minutes before the market opens on up. Spotting it helps. Okay, Josh. Appreciate that. Okay, so OPEN hangover here. It already hit over 10. Man, I don't know. I mean, clearly the risk would be like 1050's previous close. We're holding up there fairly well. I know this is just having a squeeze. This is the Wall Street bet name that's having a squeeze on it. This chart's very hangoverish here, though. 1050s, and certainly being a Friday, I could see open pulling in. So there's open. PTNM, kinda hangoverish as well. PTNM, I could see this one. Last week it was at $2, sitting at $6 right now. Could see this fade as well. WLDS, the leading play yesterday. So, I mean, honestly, guys, Mogu could fade as well. Emmanuel, what are you looking at this morning? HCWB still heavy. Yeah. Gave an entry on that pop there. And GCTK. GCTK is where all the rooms, all the low float chat rooms are going to be. GCTK. So what does that mean? Probably means I'm avoiding it. I don't want to be on the overcrowded name. Similar to WLDS yesterday, where you come out with an offering on the ticker, and the ticker doesn't care. I mean, it does its own thing. Offering at $4, and she goes to 10. So, guys, it's going to be. I'm looking to fade some of these names today. Got to tame the emotions because I really want to get some big plays going on, but that's normally the beginning of the end, you know. Got to just go for the base hit today. It's been a pretty decent week. It's been a fairly choppy week on my P&L curve. I mean, I'm green on the week, but it was probably near break even. Had a couple big losers, couple big winners. So not a very smooth week. Tesla, after a huge jump ahead yesterday, looking at a Tesla short. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much hangover play on Tesla. This is exactly the hangover chart I look at. Okay, I could see that. Perfect fall in the buildings. Busy morning. Haven't taken any trades. Still waiting for your risk on the scale up on the funded account. Pretty annoyed there. Oh, the rest development team's like taking a look at the trades. Yeah, Fades ran into a little issue this morning. I'm sure he'll tell you guys about here soon, where you know, the 8% rule is still in effect market hours, so you just got to be mindful of that. It's not really in effect pre-market and after hours though, Perfect Fall. So from my understanding, for funded accounts, so you can certainly take advantage of shorts on some of those pump and dump names like we've been seeing even this morning. There were a few good ones this morning. HCWB up to 8, and a couple others. All right, guys, 30 seconds till the market opens on up. I'm getting some more that coffee in my system and getting ready to make that moolah. Let me know if there's a ticker you want me to take a look at. I'm not seeing I mean, the pocket ace hand out there open. I do kind of like. I mean, a similar theory to your Tesla short, Emmanuel. I mean, this one's in a short squeeze, but we're hanging over here. We'll see what she does out of the gates. Not crazy eager just to jump in to anything right here at the open. Just monitor everything and let the trades come to us. All right, GCTK, that's where all chat rooms are going to be at the open. Just watching that one for now. HCWB pulling in a little bit. I could really see VNCE selling off another day today. On the failed red to green move yesterday. Still pretty heavy here. So VNCE, I could see that down towards 250 or lower. No entry for me. WLDS, I'm avoiding it. I can't do it. And PTNM still selling off. Okay. I think open is very interesting against like 1050 to have a red day today. Let me pull it up. OPEN. I think I'm going to pull her up and maybe give her a shot against that 1050. $10.05. I'll start a position on OPEN. $10.05, 200 shares. I'll give it up towards that 1050. All right, that's OPEN. We'll see what she's going to do here. Popping up, you know, it's got a lot of resistance overhead, but we certainly could see another squeeze today. But the chart, to me, I mean, we're getting way overextended. But it's still been in short squeeze mode. Here, I mean, here's the chart. I'll spotlight for you guys. OPEN, 50 cents up towards 10. I mean, it had that $10 pull. We were waiting for it yesterday, and now it just put it in. So let's see what she's going to do today. Put the 1050 risk in and then kick back with that one and start flipping around to some other tickers that are popping on off this morning. RZLV getting a little spike. WLDS doing its thing. And open is pulling in a little bit here. Down into the 970s right now, 960s. I'm up a good chunk on this, guys. I think I'm going to take a piece off of it down here. Let me see how far we're going to flush on open down here. I'm going to take a piece off here soon, though. It's balanced, very volatile right here at this open. QMMM, what's she doing, James? 114. Oh my God. All right, I have a 10:05 entry on open. Thinking about even hitting it with some more. Need to get better at that. Because really on this hangover setup, I mean, we could see it back under 9 easily today. Easily today. Here's a low 960s. I'm going to take 100 off in the low 960s and then just kick back with the rest. All right, how's your Tesla working out? She's getting a little spike here, which could be a potential opportunity to short into TSLA. Open, bouncing right there. Oh boy. All right. Because of the 10-cent rule, I'm gonna take it off. Just I don't want to lose on that one. But I think we do fade OP, and we'll see against that 1050. It may restab at it. Today I think scalping some plays isn't necessarily a bad idea. I don't do that well enough sometimes, but just like 50 here, 50 here, 50, do that 10 times, $500 on the day. GCTK popping up, HCWB. HCWB, that I was fairly confident with that one, but didn't take that. Yeah, Emmanuel, the Tesla's not too bad. It's drawing my attention, especially after that move yesterday, 350, and then a spike this morning as well. I mean, on the 1 minute time frame. We haven't put in our red candlestick yet, up about 6 points. Certainly has my eyes, TSLA, because SPY's pulling in a little bit too. GCTK, is that halted up? I kind of felt like GCTK was going to be this. I mean, it was the lowest flow. GCTK up right now. Be mindful of that one, guys. How far is she going to go? Open back over 10. HCWB lower. Okay. James, VSTD, back to the previous close. Okay. Previous close there, $1.29. But I see what you're seeing here. Not a bad play. Not a bad play here, as this one's curling back up towards pre-market resistance. James, I know you said you wanted to hop on here. One morning. You want to hop on this morning? I can send you an invite to your email if you want. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys in the morning. Gets kind of lonely talking to yourself, Yeah, I sent you the link. If you want to join, hop on in. Mr. Bob, how's the new job been going? Good to see you in here, Bob. We certainly miss you in here. You've probably been seeing Bob. It's been the wild, wild west the last couple weeks, but it's been it's been fun. I mean, risk management. You certainly have got to adhere to in this market. But yeah, Bob, good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. Last night was a little rough on the sleep side of things, so I'm still trying to wake up here. WLDS up towards 10. Rejected that pretty hard. 10.20. Rejected 10.20 pretty hard and getting pulled back off of that. I mean, I like WLDS's chart. I just, it's like emotions are what's causing me to not trade it. Because I do like that chart against 10.20. I just couldn't, that ticker I could not work yesterday. I was not doing well with it. GCTK just halted down. Okay, so we're in a halt fest. GCTK, halt up, halt down. Fun. Always fun to be a part of. SERV spiking up right now. Serve Robotics. Okay. Serve Robotics is getting a little spike here. NVIDIA, Emmanuel. Nice. Good work. Yeah. Well, that's the one that ended up having the spike and green to red move there. Yeah, well, I mean, we're doing better than 7-Eleven this morning. You're up 134. I'm up 43 after the open trade, but she curled around on me, so I took it off for $43. So, hey, this is better than the 7-Eleven day. I'll take it. I think there's going to be some more plays. I'm just kind of being patient here. IO and Q straight up. Okay, 7 o'clock. This was 7 o'clock news. Okay, so but she's spiking right now. Regulatory approval from the UK Investment Security Unit for the acquisition of Oxford Ionics. Acquisition of Oxford Ionics. Okay, IO and Q rather straight up right here. Very straight up. This is tempting. Okay, IONQ. I'm gonna put $100 risk on it. I'm gonna go 50 shares on this thing and give it a couple points in this euphoria here. I'm gonna short it, give it a couple points. I can share with you guys the other screen if you'd prefer. Thinkorswim's what I use for charting, and then I'll pull up the trade the pool. Screen share that one. Add to scene. There we go. Yeah, so this is what I'm working right now. If I spotlight it, you can see right now up about $42 and working IO and Q, shorting this euphoria right here. I'm gonna give it a couple points and let me see. Set the stop at 54.32. I'll give it exactly $100 risk here. I have to be very rigid with that. So I'm gonna kick back with that trade, shorten that euphoria there. GCTK still interesting. Still a very interesting play there, and gonna be flipping around, seeing what else is going on. Man, GCTK, there's a lot of room south on that. A lot of room on south. Okay, let me take a look at IO and Q a little closely here, because it is starting to. I mean, it could certainly have a next leg up. It's the last couple minutes it's been teetering right here, though. Okay, decent pullback IO and Q, decent profit taking there. I don't know, dude. Maybe I should just scalp today. I could have a pretty large day scalping. I'm thinking about. I don't want to. I don't want to nail. I don't want to just time exactly. Oh, this is the top, But I do want to start sizing some of these trades that I hit with a good entry, like this one right here. I have a good entry on it, so it appears at the moment. Looking like it's getting balled up on that pullback and looking for a next leg up. Okay. Yeah, decent little pullback there and just getting balled up right there. Yeah, for that next leg up. So it's still put in one red candlestick. 1 minute red candlestick. That is it. Dang, dude. IO and Q strong on that news. Very strong on that news. So still higher there is the IO and Q. Let me stops at 54.32. Feels like it's headed right there. We've yet to put in a red. We've had this one red candlestick early on. Yeah, I mean, they're in different spaces, James. IO and Q's actually probably got reputable news behind it with its acquisition. GCTK is in its own world. Yeah, this IO and Q feels real strong, though. Thinking about taking it off, but probably should just ignore it. Let it do its thing a little bit. It's going to flop around. UP, yeah, let's do some scanner flipping here. UPXI at highs. GCTK still halted down. Honestly, I may want to grab a piece of that GCTK out of the I could see this one halting down again, I'm considering GCTK out of this halt, smacking it. Should be fairly bearish after that 12 smack. It hit 12, rejected there multiple times. I think I'm a IO and Q. I'm gonna hit it again with a tighter stop. And then GCTK, I'm monitoring that open. I got the entry I've wanted yet. Yeah, she's just accumulating. She's getting bought on this pullback. Very strong name here. Probably need to come out of her early. Yeah, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna step out of the way on IO and Q. That one's too strong right now. I'm gonna step out of the way there. It's right now down $20 on the day. All right, GCTK. I'm monitoring the open there, and then OPEN still pretty interesting. AGAE is worth noting. It's a little penny play that's slowly curling around too. Yeah, IO and Q just nonstop. Those are the ones. Oh God! I just said GAE worth noting, and then she dumps. 220 pulling back there. GCTK. Oh my God! This thing just opened up. Huge. Oh my God! This thing opened up from 1040 down to 940. If this thing gets a pop here, I'm looking to short it. Like any pop up towards 10. Okay, I'm going to hit it at 979 there. 979, I'm hitting it. That was a decent pop. I'm shorting. Yeah, against like the pretty much that like, yes, let's freaking go, dude. So pretty much what I was looking for, guys. Pretty much what I was looking for here. A pop to short this thing, especially after we have longs accumulated all the way up from 1050 onward. That should have been a minute, right? That was close to the minute. GCTK. Yeah, it opened at 950. I got it 951. We'll see. We'll see, James. That should be fairly heavy now. I mean, we could halt down again. I'm going to take it right there. Good. All right, let me see if that counted. Well, do they invalidate right away, James, or later if it didn't work? Okay, I mean, it counted it so far. Man. Yeah, that was down there under $9 now. Wow. Longs are capitulated on GCTK. That halt open, the pop up there. Craziness. If it pops up again, I mean, I still would like an entry on it. 860s now. Could see this thing fading and staying heavy. It's got so many longs underwater there now. Any pop up towards 10, I'd like to get involved with. IO and Q looks like a good stop there so far. I mean, that thing's higher. Just got to stop out of them. Know when to stop them. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. AGAE could give sloppy seconds up towards 220. That'd be interesting. And then GCTK down here in 860s. Let's see if we get a pop up towards. I mean, I got a like a perfect hit on that in the 970s. I'm looking to restart that one. Like a fast move up is usually met with a fast move down, especially after the halt down like that. So that's what we're going to be monitoring there. GCTK, another position on a pop. Anything up close to 10 would be ideal. As longs look to get out of this thing on pops and shorts look to get into it, you have nothing but selling pressure, That's the beauty of that. God, dude. UOKA was one of them in pre-market this morning. I don't know, Perfect Fall, if you got that one. You said you didn't take a trade, but another example of just a perfect fader. UOKA. Yeah, UOKA, perfect fade there. Okay. Yeah, IONQ up in the 55s now. Emmanuel, what are we thinking? These large caps are your plays. IONQ, we're just straight up here off that acquisition. GCTK still heavy. I love GCTK. Man. And IONQ straight up still. IONX as well. BHAT. Tesla's just rocketing up. Yeah. Yes, she is. 370, 380 to 385. Good Lord. All right. Test. Okay. Yeah, here's Thinkorswim. I'm just flipping through some charts right now, guys. Flipping through some charts, seeing what we can find. I've taken 3 trades so far. Oh my God, COCP. If this is the theme this morning, where we're going to get these point elevator down moves without much of a reclaim, I mean, where's the next one? Sign me up. I'm ready. HCWB, COCP, there's been really good plays so far. So what's holding up right now? IONQ pulled back a point there. GCTK, all right, that's climbing up a little bit here. HCWB, a little bit of a curl as well. What's Wilds doing? And then AIRE looks like it's going to go red on the day. AIRE, if you were in TTP stream yesterday, I attempted this one at $1.20 yesterday. It was the entire last week's gone from 40 cents to $1.20 and then $1.80 this morning. WLDS still having trouble at 10, but if nothing else is going to go on in this penny land, guys, I could see WLDS just making the move and heading higher. So we just need to get a market feel in Pennyland for what what this market and small cap land is going to do. So that's what I'm looking at right now. AGAE could do a COCP. Okay? COCP, that one elevator down, pretty much looking similar to this. AGAE is heavy under VWAP right now. They are making their initial investment in Bitcoin and Ethereum as part of a treasury strategy. All right. Man, IONQ down 2 points now off of its highs. Dang. All right. AGAE, very interesting ticker. Now that 220 is holding up, that would certainly be the risk on it. 220 if I took a trade here. I'm thinking about it, but kind of smaller. Okay, I mean, I don't like shorting into this weakness too much. I'm going to go smaller on it and put a 220 stop. But after COCP, I could see this thing elevating down to like 140. So I'm going to go ahead and just set that smaller size there. And then turn my attention back to GCTK. GCTK, any pop here close to 10, I like. And then AIRE is kind of interesting to me. I could see this name going red on the day. It hit 180, kind of descending triangled off of that. I could see AIRE heavy going red on the day. That would be 138. Sloppy seconds push here would be interesting. AIRE. I'm tempted there. Just against the highs, 180. I think I'm gonna do it. AIRE. I'm gonna do it against 180. Buck 80, 300 shares. See if we can go red on the day there. Okay, put the stops in. AGAE small, AIRE against 180. Open back up to 1020s. IONQ is the top set there. AGAE very heavy under VWAP here. Maybe worth a resmack. Pretty heavy under the VWAP right now. AIRE, I'm going to size against 182, by the way. That's the plan there. I'm going to size against that. I'll show you guys that chart. Stop screen share, and then we'll add that one up. Yeah, AIRE, this is what I've been monitoring the last few days. It made a huge move from 40 cents up to $1.80 now. So looking to see if that one can hit that high on the day and then stay heavy against it. As we move up closer to 180, I am going to size it. $500 shares now at 160. And then AGAE dumping, guys. That one did look heavy, and she is dumping down here. 170 she's at now. 168. That one I went smaller on, but she is working out right now. Let me see if this is one that I think could fade all day. We're about to go red on the day, AGAE. Red is about 166. Very heavy. Very, very heavy. AGAE. Being that it's Friday, we could get a nice fade on something like this. This is why I like to work these kind of plays. AIRE, I would love for that one to stay heavy against 180. I am sized that one heavier. That would be a $100 loss there if that one climbed all the way back up. AGAE, let's stay heavy here. We're right at the open. Let's crack under it and head down to like $1.50. On an elevator down move at this point, you likely just take it all. Could stay heavy though and work its way down to $1.20 or so. It's tempting to even size into that. GCTK, man, 920, just hit a low of 8, nearly like 816, and popping up off of that. AIRE, come on. Popped down to, sold off to 160. Popped off of that. So going to get a feel for that price action there. AGAE, getting some bids stacking, 176. 179. IO&Q back up into the 55s. Yeah, after that move on AGAE, I don't want 220 to be my risk anymore. I mean, I need it to stay heavy, really against like 2. I don't want that thing back over VWAP. We need to stay heavy, not curl back around. That's the idea for me on it. AIRE, good. Let's keep selling off. Sloppy seconds, resistance being met. AIRE, got 500 there. Open, having trouble. IO&Q back up to the top. GCTK was a good smack we had there. That one has still been very heavy. And then is there anything we're missing right now? Let's pull that up. VSTD, I think, James, you brought that one up. It's still curling around towards VWAP. I mean, a lot of resistance overhead, VSTD. A lot of resistance overhead on VSTD. There's one I'll throw on the watch list. The VSTD. All right. I like it. Did they come out with any news this morning, VSTD? Not that I'm seeing. This could be a dead cat bounce play looking at the yearly chart. Yearly chart, this thing just had a huge gap down from like $8 back in July, it looks like. A lot of resistance this morning overhead. That's what I do like about it. AGAE about to snap under the open, it looks like. About to snap under the open there, she looks like. So right now, just kicking back with these two plays. As I get a feel for the price action, I'm likely going to be reducing risk on them. AGAE still trying to hold that open price. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, I think, AGAE. In air, I'm reducing that risk too. I mean, at this point, I don't want it back up to $1.80. I'm thinking like 170 at this point. At 170. AGAE, I'm thinking about smacking this one again. VSTD just got rejected. 230s down to 216. AGAE, I'm thinking about, smacking this one against that $2 VWAP area. I like it to crack under this 165. 165 is the open. And that's when we go red. I really don't like to short sideways, action. But with COCP, what did we see there? We got to learn from what we're seeing today. COCP, what happened there was, pretty much sideways action. Popped up a little bit there and then dumped a whole point. A 185 average, only 150 shares. Let me... Mr. AK-47, stopping in for a quick break. COCP, oh my goodness, let's go, Josh, with COCP. Before that halt down and offering came out, 289. Oh, man. Hey, was in my first offering ever. Dude, let's go, man. Oh, dude. And I'm assuming that was on the short side. You didn't say, but yeah, short side. Let's go. Yeah, that's on the competition account, Josh, when TTP had that going. I that was the first time I was in an offering. Of course, it was on the, that competition account though. And I was in, I think it was like ALPD, something like that. It literally was up in like 20 points and halted down 10. I was in 80,000 shares on that competition account, made like 300 grand on that thing. Yes, being in offerings on the short side when they come out are incredible. That is the funnest thing, man, being involved in those. But yeah, I'm just kicking back today, Josh. I'm still trying to wake up over here. Last night was tough on the sleep side of things. Got the coffee going, but kicking back. Got a couple trades going on. Not risking too much. I'm up like 50, $60. I'm really taking it easy today. Trying to get this 25K eval funded and taking it slower today. The GCTK, Josh, was real nice. That one halted down too, off of that 12 resistance, but I called it here outside of that halt when we popped up. This is an edge I love to trade too, Josh. Like after you open up and then you get shorts covering and it gets that it popped up a whole point. Got this. Let me see if I can spotlight it here. Yeah, got that short right up there, 980. Yeah. So that's what we're seeing, man. Good job, like taking advantage of that action. COCP, GCTK, they kind of move together, don't they? They kind of move together. So, yeah, excellent work. Good job. How's your team doing? AIRE still curling up around, guys. Got a 170 stop there. AIRE is a little penny play. I've been trying to hit on the short side. Here's the chart here, Josh. This thing's up from like 40 cents up to $1.80. So I'm working a short there. Tighter stop. 180 is the high on the day. I'd like it to stay heavy there. I got a 170 stop on it. She's a strong one though. Oh, Tesla. Yeah. Tesla, saw that one shoot up out of the gates as well. Out of the gates of hell, Tesla. Dude, that thing shot straight up. And then what was that? IONQ's that was an acquisition play, IONQ. This one's been straight up too, 47 up to 55. She's had a straight up move, and then yeah, outside of that, it's been fairly quiet. COCP was nice, man. Yeah, I'm jealous of that. So that was an offering, huh? COCP. Direct offering. $13 million worth there. What a play. Oh, and WLDS still, Josh. Oh, my God. WLDS. My kryptonite, Josh. My kryptonite. I ended up green yesterday, although I stayed too long on this. What you know, Josh, WLDS. I ended up green because of QMMM. I faded that one all day yesterday. Faded that one all day. But yeah, WLDS smacking some that $11 area and getting rejected fairly hard right there. Getting rejected fairly hard. Let me. So she reels me in, Josh. This WLDS. Man, I just had called this too, but I'm trying to join the dark side with you, Josh, on taking some longs, but it's hard for me. I'm like, dude, if COCP is not going to get it, if GCTK doesn't get it, they're going to go back to wilds. They're going to go back over to wilds, and here they went. You know, this thing popping up 960s to 11. I don't think it's one I can involve myself with. I don't think I can do it, Josh. Don't think I can do it. What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? No pressure, but I could send you a guest pass and you can hop over for a few minutes. I'm not going to stay on too long. I mean, probably 20, 30 more minutes, and then I'm hopping off. Got some things I got to get done before I pick up the kids, but yeah, let's flip through a few, see what else is going on. $10 dip, going to hold like $8, did you? Okay, yeah. I'm sure it's still looking back on that $8. You're still like, oh, because that thing, you should have took my money on it. I tried to short it there. Josh was calling for the long, and of course, Josh nailed it with that magic crystal ball. Next Friday, yeah, sounds good, man. You want to hang out for a little bit. Just kicking back, man. AGAE curling back around a little bit right now. And AIRE not doing too much, but those are more. AIRE is more of an all-day fade, in my opinion. You know, I got 500 shares. I'm just going to kick back there. QMMM, dude. Josh. Okay, Josh, guys, he had 500 shares on QMMM and killed it on the long side. Absolutely killed it. I had 10 shares. My little baby self had 10 shares yesterday on the short side and still made $300 on the short side with 10 shares. 10 shares. All you need is 10 on something like that. Goodness, man, that thing. It was the wild, wild west. Certainly was. But I like to distribute the risk. All right, AIRE, let's go. Let's get down there to let's go red on the day, get down there in the $30s. AGAE, guys, if that one starts curling around and trying to do a little red to green move, I'm going to take it off. Adjusted stop for me is at VWAP. I'm not too interested in that name. She looks heavy, but AIRE could be the payday. That one fades today. Could have a payday there. Headed out. Have a great weekend, Josh. We'll see you next week. We'll be on stream Tuesday. See you, Josh. Appreciate you hopping in for a little bit. Yeah, AGAE. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in love with it. Not in love with it. Sloppy seconds, GCTK. Yeah, perhaps. It is curling around a bit here. I was very convicted on that out of that haul. That's why I stabbed at that on that pop. When you pop a point like that out of the haul, I mean, you got to take advantage of that because you got long stuck in it. GCTK, looking for some speed though, James. I'd like to see some speed. I don't want the stair-step action. I'd like to get a quick pop up towards 950 to 10. WLDS, higher. $11 she goes. Oh, my God. WLDS. There are shorts getting obliterated over there. because it was an obvious short. I mean, it was just WLDS was a clear short. This thing offering at $4. It was up many hundreds of percent. It's just, it's been a fun market, huh? OPEN, sloppy seconds there, and that one's back under 10 OPEN. Yeah, OPEN looks like a good fade back down towards 9 or so. And then AIRE, okay, come on to daddy. Come on to daddy. Yeah, for some reason, the Bitcoin strategy on AGAE is not holding up. You know, they probably picked the wrong day to come out with that news anyways, you know, on a Friday. We need to get a hold of their PR team. Y'all picked the wrong day to be doing this. Adjusting the risk a lot, AGAE. And then AIRE's got a big bid at 155. 155 big bid. I'm going to keep reducing the risk there. 167 now. WLDS, interesting. Let me, what are you guys looking at for a trade? WOLF, that one's popping up, maybe sloppy seconds. Wolf speed. WLDS getting kind of hammered up there at the pre-market highs, getting a little hammered up there, 1130s, 40s. I know this is a ticker I should just avoid, so I'm just watching it. AGAE, I got taken out on that. So right now up $41 and then about 30 on AIRE. That one's gonna, if that one fades though, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good on it. I'll take the day and run if we get that one down into the 140s. Josh Smith, I think he headed out, but he's from Arkansas, I believe. Believe it's Arkansas he's from. Okay, MODD testing that $1 line. Oh, and the 200-day moving average right there. Okay. 200-day moving average on MODD. Joshua Allen had your best friend and haven't heard from him? Oh, man, that's sad, dude. Not hearing from a best friend. He's not so best. Oh, you got some best friends in here. All right. We'll keep in contact. At Bolt, the TTP event. So, Harry, what are you doing? The TTP event, they're doing in October. I'm gonna be there the 15th, October 15th night, and just hanging out. And then they're having that whole weekend, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. I believe they're doing at this Omni Resort. There's like a big trader conference that they're going to be having over there. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. That October 15th, I think we're going to Universal and having karaoke night. So if you're in town, swing on by. Be a good time. We can hear Appbolt on the mic. MODD, it's tapping the 200-day moving average. $1 is going to be tough resistance here. I mean, if this thing breaks up over $1, I'm probably going to hit it. Probably going to start smacking this pretty hard against $1.20. But is it likely to get up there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Let me get that chart pulled up, MODD. Yeah, it's at 90 cents right now. Oh, Joshua Allen, you live close to Orlando? Very cool. We got several in here. I think Fades and we're going to be hanging out too on October, 15th. So, yeah, man, let's get a group of us together. We'll hang out and trade or October 15th night. October 15th, that entire day, I'm gonna fly in really early that day, so I'm gonna have really nothing going on. So if you guys want to hang out, I'm open to that idea. IONQ higher. MODD, man, that's a bread and butter right there too. Tapping the 200-day, up a decent chunk, $1.20 area as well. So I'm monitoring that closely. Got a little spread for a 90-cent play. Like I'm seeing 2-3 cent spread here. WLDS just halted down. Oh boy. Oh boy. GCTK vibes right here. All right. Let's get the shotgun loaded. All right, WLDS. I don't know, man. That's a pretty significant halt down right there. A lot of the longs in this range where it's going to open up at. But this name's got shorts, stuck in it too from the last couple days, it seems. Man, I might have to hit it, but go like a little smaller. Okay. GCTK climbing up a little bit too. The likelihood of this thing reclaiming, very low. Very low GCTK. So, I mean, fast move up. Like I told James, I'm looking for speed. Fast move up close to 10. I think's money on a short. And then WLDS, very closely monitoring the situation there. Okay, Josh. Yeah. I respect it. My father-in-law's a nurse. My wife's a nurse. Joshua Allen's a nurse. Let's get it. Yeah, I know that schedule can be fluctuating all over. Okay, GCTK. All right. I think I'm going to get ready to start it. I'll sprinkle some shares on it right now. I'm just going to throw 75 at it. I'm going to have another 75 for it, up and over 10. Just in case it's met with all the resistance right here. We'll see. This thing's squeezing back up towards like 11.50. That would be so surprising. But we've seen worse out there. What I envision happening with GCTK is it's going to have a quick move up, but it's just going to be met with an elevator down resistance. I mean, just because of all the longs stuck in this from 1050 to 12. I mean, there's a lot of longs underwater there as this thing curls back up to where it elevated down. I mean, it's the same thing with WLDS. You know, you have all these longs now in it from 1060, 70 up to 1130. I mean, it makes it really challenging for it to reclaim those levels. And here we go, GCTK. I mean, maybe getting it right now. I'd like a bigger position here. Let me take a look. Okay, we curled all the way back around to 10, didn't quite get up through it. I'm going to kick back with it for a little bit. Just kick back with it. WLDS, I'm monitoring out of this open as well. Like the same thing with GCTK. If this thing opens up and then it spikes up hard, you know, up towards the resistance, I certainly am going to be looking for the short there. MODD, $1 rejected hard there. Very hard. GCTK. We'll see what that one does. It's being met with resistance at 10. AIRE was looking for more of a fade there. Might just be a slower play. GCTK hanging in there. All right, WLDS opened up. WLDS opened up at like 970, popped up towards 10. I'm monitoring the action closely. If I got involved with this on a pop here, the risk is going to be up towards 11. If we do get a pop here towards like 1030s, 40s, I have to take it. It loves to recover. I know, WLDS. That's the concern. Like, how many shorts are underwater here, James? That's the concern for sure. Because it could see a pop, all these shorts, you know, covering up their positions. AIRE looks like she's pulling in good. All right, WLDS up towards 1040s. I have to take it. I have to take it against 11. I think it's a higher probability setup. So I'm going to have to do that after that halt down. Let's get a little pop up towards 1040s, 50s to give me that clear $11 risk. It's probably not going to do it, but yeah, I'm involved there, James. GCTK. I'm involved small over there. Yeah, WLDS, I'm trying to be patient with it, but it's probably not a bad place for a feeler position on it. I'm trying to give it a little time here. Yeah, she's not panicking down yet. Well, that would be a wild reclaim on this thing. WLDS. That would be a wild reclaim. Yeah, the chart 1020 is holding up fairly well at the moment. GCTK, I mean, I'm in small here and it's paying out, guys. I got 75 shares up $40 on them. I mean, today's a scalpy kind of day for me. That's how it feels. Scalpy-ish kind of day, but it's all good. It's all good. If we're making money, I'll be all right with it. Yeah, GCTK pulling off down here under 9. See if she holds under 9. That'll put me kicking back there a little bit. WLDS, it's trying to hold, but this 1020 is an important level, it looks like, on the chart. That was its previous breakout area. Again, I mean, I like the speed. I need speed up towards 1050, 60, and then I think I have to take it. So here we go. A little pop up towards 1030s. The reclaim here would be unbelievable if it happened. I'm going to start it. I'm going to start WLDS. I can't overstay here like I did yesterday, though. I mean, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. I might just need to just keep the sizing as smallest today, so I don't let this just take away a green day. Let me see, 1080s. I don't want this one to recover up towards. Put 1085 stop on it. I just went red on AIRE and WLDS. AIRE is holding up better than I thought it was going to. I might have to take that one off. I don't know. It's holding up better than I thought it was going to. Starting to go sideways. Aggravating. I'll put a 165. I'll reduce the risk there. Stop on that. WLDS still curling up a little bit here, and GCTK working out still just fine. I want to go heavy on WLDS, but I know I can't. Can't do it. Can't do it, WLDS, but I probably will have another smack for it up over 1050. See if she bounces up towards 1050s. You can tell it's slowing down, though. It is curling up here, but she's slowing down a bit. All right, I'm going to hit it there at 1050. Oh my God, here we go. James called it. This is so sick. All right. It's being met with a lot of resistance, though. That's good what I'm seeing right now. It is starting to get hit hard. Let's see if it will truly reclaim. See if it truly reclaims or not. Unbelievable, this thing curling up like that. Unbelievable. All right. 11:03. I'm setting the stop. 1103. I'm giving it 2. That's it. I have a 1036 average on it. I would love to keep smacking this thing, but I'm going to kick back with it. I'd be so mad at myself all day if I just get tilted on this WLDS thing again, like yesterday. GCTK, awesome, guys. That one's under 9 and heavy. That one's working out great. Oh my God, let's go. Panic on GCTK. It got bought right back up. That panic got bought right back up. Dang it. I was about to take some off right there. How far do we have to go, GCTK? I mean, this thing's got rim down. She's got rim on down. WLDS somehow is trying to hold up here, guys. I mean, whatever. Absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I'm going to get stopped out of it. This thing's going to shoot back up towards the highs. Blue, your funded account on this trade, you just kept stabbing at it. Yeah, I'm coming out of it right now. I'm not messing with it anymore. All right, that puts me a little red on the day, and then GCTK, AIRE, just need those to work out, and I'll be all right. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out yesterday, and clearly can't figure it out today. It's just a buy. You know, it sells off, buy it. It's just that buy high, hope higher traders. You know, it's just it's up. You know, X amount of percent, but we don't care. It sells off, buy it. Get a better average, buy it. It's just constantly buying it. Okay, I'm kicking back with the 2 green trades and gonna look around real quick. Yeah, we got to manage. We have to manage that risk well. ISPC, this was a play last week, ISPC, and it's trying to curl back around a little bit. ISPC might be giving sloppy seconds. Perhaps. All right. OPI is a little penny play, tapping the 200-day moving average. OPI. Okay, maybe. MODD that tapped $1. That's at 80 cents now. Just FYI. That's why we keep those on watch. AGAE stopped me out and was heading lower. Nice. AIRE, let's go, dude. Sweet. I'm up good here. This thing just tanked. AIRE. Good. Okay, guys. All right, let me GCTK. What are we thinking, James? You got the crystal ball here. Starting to go sideways a bit. I think I'm gonna start cleaning up here a little bit. GCTK. And then AIRE, man, we're going red on the day. Guys, I had the crystal ball here. We're going red on the day, AIRE. I mean, it's testing that level out right now. Good. Just stick to a few, man. Like, less is more. Tried my hand at the WLDS and shouldn't have. It's all good, though. We're sitting right at the open AIRE. Opens right on here at like 144. Could see this thing down in the 130s, really. Yeah, GCTK curling around. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off GCTK. All out there. Down $6 after commissions on the day, and AIRE. I'll probably take this one off, honestly. If it's gonna start popping up, I don't know. I want it to go with red. I want this one red on the day. But the 10-cent roll is sitting right at it for me. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Because I am fairly convicted with this play. If I smacked it again, it's going to bring my average down quite a bit. Okay, we snap. This is the... Let me show you guys the chart I'm looking at. All right, so we cracked this kind of descending triangle-ish pattern at the VWAP. And it should stay heavy there. That's why I'm thinking about smacking it again. Some more shares. Getting a fairly heavy position here. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Sold off to 140, popping back up to the 150s. Yeah, I'll try to throw some more shares on it at 151, another 500. And then, of course, just reducing the risk on it so I don't go super red here. My stop was 165. I'd probably bring it down to like 160. I wouldn't want it to curl back up there. So get a fairly sizable position here and see if we can go red on the day like it's looking like it wants to do. Is the analysis there? Could walk away with now I got 1,000 at $1.55. All right, so I got that fill. Could just walk away, with a decent, just a small green day, but nah, we gotta go for it. I'm gonna adjust the stop here. 1,000 shares, and that will be at about $1.62. I don't want it to climb all the way back up there. Gotta stay heavy. Guys, do you see anything else you want me to take a look at? I'll probably be kicking back with this trade throughout the day. Otherwise, it's either going to be it's going to be a small red day or decent green day, depending on what this does. I'm in 1,000 shares, $1.55. I did end up top ticking WLDS, panicking out of it with being annoyed by it. So that sucks. GCTK, you may try it again. Yeah, don't overtrade it though. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so annoyed if AIRE dumps to $1.40 and curls all the way back around, dude. It's gonna annoy the living heck out of me. Yeah, it's popping up on the momentum scanner too. AIRE. Need to get a good fader in. Okay, let me flip around. Is there anything you guys want me to take a look at? HUIZ. HUIZ, that was a pre-market play. It's curling all the way back around to VWAP right now. Kind of on low volume. HUIZ. It's getting some of the bullish activity. HUIZ curling around. I mean, it's got a lot of resistance overhead. Clear little uptrend though. It's one I'm taking a look at right now. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up early. Oh, let me see. OPI did get kind of euphoric here. OPI's got clear 90-cent resistance I'm seeing left of the chart. OPI 90-cent resistance. Yeah, OPI is interesting. The 90 cents is certainly something I'd be looking at. It's hit a high here like 77.8. So 90 cents something I'd be looking at. And man, outside of that, GCTK maybe. James still looking at that one. Not bad. HUIZ, certainly something there on the HUIZ. And then OPI has my attention. Wilds ended up coming back on down a little bit. I started it early. It looks like WLDS did end up working out. 1080s it popped up to. Yeah, OPI is probably where like my eyes are going to be here for a little bit before I head on off. I mean, I could have locked in probably $100 a day, but I was a little greedy, looking for some more action. AIRE, I need at 145 now to even lock that in with 1,000 shares. It is coming back down there a little bit. I mean, maybe I ought to do that and just lock in my $100 a day. I don't know. Been looking for some bigger plays, like looking for some of these plays to give a little bit more, COCP style. All right, so OPI is kind of what I'm looking at right now and fading AIRE. Outside of that, guys, anything else before we just wrap up today? Kind of a nothingest day. HUIZ, 450 holding up there. There is something HUIZ for sure. HUIZ and OPI. Both of those. HUIZ holding the VWAP right now in 420 level. They had good earnings. That's what the news is. Good earnings. So we'll see. We'll see what HUIZ does. Not a trade for me right now. But outside of that, guys, VSTD, let me take a look real quick. See that one on the scanners. I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys have a great weekend. You know what to look at. If there's any questions at all, hit me up, averydaytrading@gmail.com, per usual. 5% off your evals in the description below. IONQ pulling back off of 56 now, so she's starting to come in just a little bit. And WLDS, what a POS. WLDS is now at 1020. That was the breakout area, so we'll see what it does right here. But yeah, traders, keep it green, stay safe and disciplined. Traders, we will see you first thing on Monday morning, which I'm sure Fades is going to be back Monday morning, so it'll be we'll have a good time then. All right, guys, stay safe. We'll see you then.